Hello everyone, welcome to Module 7. In our last module, we drafted consumer complaint, a civil dispute with monetary consequences. Now, we are entering a far more sensitive territory, which is criminal complaint drafting. Why is this fundamentally different, if you ask? Because criminal complaints can lead to someone's arrest, prosecution, and imprisonment. The stakes are dramatically higher. So when you draft a when you draft a consumer complaint and you get something wrong, worst case scenario is that complaint gets dismissed and you refile. But when you draft a criminal complaint and get something wrong, which is like you if you have exaggerated facts or suggested incorrect offenses, made false allegations, you could be liable for perjury, malicious prosecution, and professional misconduct. This requires heightened ethical responsibility and extreme caution with AI, and absolute commitment to factual accuracy. So let's approach this very carefully. Before I will start with showing you the live demonstration of criminal complaint drafting, I want to mention something which is really important, uh, that this criminal complaint drafting requires special ethical responsibilities in criminal matters. See, I'm not exaggerating right now because when you file a criminal complaint, what happens is the accused might be arrested and detained. Their reputation may be permanently damaged, even if ultimately acquitted. They might face potential imprisonment if convicted, and their families suffer social stigma. Their professional careers may be destroyed, and even if the case is eventually dismissed, the process itself becomes a punishment. So, you have a profound ethical and legal responsibility to ensure that every fact stated is true and verifiable, and no exaggeration or dramatization whatsoever has been made, or offenses are incorrectly identified based strictly on actual facts. Like, okay, you're not weaponizing criminal law for civil disputes. You have to remember that AI must never do certain things in criminal drafting. First is AI must never add facts. In civil drafting, if AI adds a detail, it's annoying and needs correction. But in criminal drafting, if AI adds the facts that isn't true, that's potential perjury. Example to give of a dangerous AI edition, like you stated, he assaulted her on 12th December. Now AI will modify it and AI will add that he assaulted her with criminal intent to cause grievous bodily harm and with premeditation. Problem, you see? You never stated there was an intent to cause grievous hurt. You never said it was pre-planned. AI assumed these elements. Those assumptions change the nature and severity of the offenses charged. You must catch and delete any fact AI invents, no matter how plausible they sound. Second, AI must never inflate allegations. AI has a tendency towards dramatic language. In criminal matters, this is dangerous and unethical. To give you some example, like fact that you stated is he slapped her during an argument. Simple. Just he slapped her during a argument. But AI will inflate to that he brutally and savagely attacked her in a violent assault causing severe trauma. Now you see, same underlying fact. You have to focus on few words like brutally, savagely, violent, and severe trauma. These are AI's dramatic additions that make the incident sound much worse than what actually happened. So stick to the factual, unemotional, precise description. If she was slapped, say she was slapped. If there were injuries, describe the actual injuries based on medical evidence. Never let AI dramatize criminal allegations. Third, AI must never suggest incorrect offenses. This is the most legally dangerous AI error in criminal drafting. AI might see certain keywords and suggest criminal charges that does not actually apply based on the specific facts and legal elements. To give you an example, fact is that he pushed her during an argument and she fell, sustaining minor bruises on her arm. AI might incorrectly suggest that offense is punishable under section 115 BNS, which is voluntary causing grievous hurt. Problem is that minor bruises are not grievous hurt under the legal definition. Grievous hurt requires specific injuries which are listed under BNS. So charging grievous hurt when only simple hurt occurred is incorrect and could constitute malicious prosecution. So you must personally verify that every single offense mentioned is actually supported by the facts and correctly charged under the applicable law. And what will this require? This requires you to read the actual sections of BNS, understand the legal elements of each offense, and match those elements to a specific fact, and ensure that you are not overcharging. Because of these serious risks, criminal complaint prompts require explicit and strong cautionary instructions to the AI. Now, moving forward, we will now let's read the mood problem, hypothetical problem that is in front of us. So the situation is that police refuse to register an FIR. Right. So we have remedies that complaint to magistrate under section 175 and 210 of the BNSS is being filed. Right. So the case structure is like that. That Miss Subhadra Thakur, she is 28, married to Mr. Vikas Thakur. In November 2021, they were married in Delhi with a family giving rupees 12 lakhs in dowry, which is illegal in itself. But now moving forward, the marriage was peaceful for 6 months until Mr. Vikas lost his job in June 2022, after which his family demanded an additional 20 lakhs. When the demand was refused, Subhadra faced daily verbal abuse, physical assault, isolation, and threats, including acid attack threats and being thrown out of the house in the middle of the night. She was pressured to seek loans from colleagues and suffered multiple violent incidents between August 2023 and April 2024. Despite medical records, digital evidence, and witness statements, the police refused to register an FIR, terming it as a matrimonial dispute, which it was clearly not, right? So the case involved offences under BNS section 85, 86, 115 and 351. Now, this is your whole hypothetical problem. In this case, I will show you guys first how to first make a preliminary research document, and then we will start with the sample prompt for the drafting. Okay. This I will all not follow the whole step starting to the end. But I will just show you how Jahana AI works with the preliminary research document. Then we will just move forward to the criminal sample draft filing. Okay. So let me just show you just a second. Let's go to our previous sites to copy the prompt for the preliminary research. Here it is. We'll just copy this. We've copied it. Now we'll go to Jahana AI. This time we'll be using Jahana AI. I don't know if you people are aware with the website or not, but it's a website made for especially for the legal work. As you can see on the website right here, there are suits like where you can bulk upload it, but there are certain limits on the free subscription. You have to subscribe later, right? Then there's paralegal work, which is research, review, drafting. Then there's Searcher, Fast AI, Citator. It also provides you with certain citations in the playbook, like the prompts. Then Steno is also there, so you can dictate it and it will type it for you. And there's Searcher, but we will use the paralegal work for right now, okay? Now we start a new conversation. Here we will, it also, see, drafting is off right now because we're not drafting anything yet, okay? And prompt assistance also on. If your prompt is not accurate or something like that, it corrects it as well. It corrects the prompt in its own language. And so we're not drafting it, we're just doing the first step, which is making a research document, okay? So we'll just paste it here. You can attach a file as well if the mood problem, the hypothetical problem was in a PDF case. You could upload the file as well, or the image, whatever is available to you. Now we can just paste it, and now we'll go to PPT again, and then we will copy the whole criminal complaint as well. Just a second. When you want things to work, they don't work, right? I have to do this. It will take time. No worries. We have copied it. Now we'll go to back to the Jahana AI, and you know where you have to paste it, right? Just paste it here, and it's not pasting it either. So let's just use this instead. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I know because of some glitch it was not working, but now it was worked and I have to paste it down. But no worries, I will just give the prompt, and now it will prepare a preliminary research document for you, so you can refer to it further when you are working on the case. This is just a mood problem. So even in mood problems, when you get a mood problem, either you make your own notes or you take the help of the AI to prepare the preliminary research document. But as the case move forward, as you do more research, it is not expected, like it is not possible to remember every single thing that, because this was just a few paragraphs. Mood problems are sometimes 3 or 4 pages long, so it's not possible to remember every single date and every single thing from that draft. Okay, so you have to refer to it. So every single time you cannot go back and read those 3 or 4 pages again, right? At that time, these chronologically adjusted, made research document helps you a lot, because you just go and see like, okay, this date, what happened? Okay, the date is mentioned here. This happened on this date. Okay, so I'll just make it like that. Okay, so you just have to do that. That way, it is really helpful. Now, see, the Jahana AI is drafting. It is loading. So let's just see what is it's drafting. Okay, let's see. It's still drafting, but let's just check from the like it was its plan to do this key legal issues, output plan, chronological events. Okay, so it search case laws, legislative research, then legislation research, search. Okay, now see chronology of the events. We asked to arrange the whole event in a chronological order. So it has made a systematic timeline of the facts presented in the matter of Miss Subhadra Thakur. So so sorry, the AI. November 2021, what happened? November 2021 to May 2022, what happened? You have to check. You have to verify every single thing. So you can go back and verify. You cannot. You should go back and verify. There's not can or whatever. You should. Okay, so June, then post June, then April, what happened? Applicable legal provisions, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita section 86, cruelty, then assault or criminal force to women with intent to outrage her modesty. Then comes your section 351, criminal intimidation. Okay, see, it is now telling me that the our reference to BNS section 351 was correct in number, but appears to have been mistaken as an incorrect reference. So the other sections mentioned by user are accurate. Okay, so we have to check for that as well. Okay. Okay. Now, the Dowry Prohibition Act 1961, then the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, then the procedural law and precedents. Then, what are the key legal issues for they are also given, right? See, it has made the whole document. Okay. Now, you can just copy these, see, or and paste in a Word document, or you can download the Word document here from it as well. You can see this thing, right? It's downloading the file, and the file has been downloaded. Okay, so there are many ways that you can do that. So now we are done with this. So now we'll move forward, and we will not upload the sample draft here, because you have to upload it and everything. We will just see how the prompt works for the criminal drafting. Okay, now we'll go to that, and we'll start with it. Okay. So now if we talk about the prompt for the drafting of the complaint to the magistrate, we can use a sample prompt like draft a complaint to the magistrate under section 175 as mentioned in the PPT. Read with section 210 of the BNSS. Mention only factual events. Okay, only factual events. Do not use emotional or exaggerated language. Indicate possible offences without conclusively asserting guilt. You see the lines, I will explain, I will break it down for you as well. So let's break it down first and then we will give the prompt, because after prompt we will just have to check the output. So see, the first is draft a complaint to magistrate. Let me just write it there only so you will be able to see it. Okay, just drafting, we have on the drafting. Okay, that was given below, and now we'll just say that first we will just type that draft a complaint to the magistrate under section 175. Read with section 210 of BNSS. First is that, okay, what this specifies is the exact legal remedy. Section 175 BNS allows a person to file a complaint directly before a magistrate when police refuse to register an FIR. Section 210 BNSS empowers the magistrate to take a cognizance of the offence based on such complaint. By specifying these sections, you are telling the AI that this is not a regular FIR, this is not a charge sheet, this is a complaint about a police inaction seeking magistrate intervention. Now, we come to the second line, which is mention only factual events. Which is mention only factual events. Now, what this line states is that this is this primary ethical safeguard. It is telling the AI that it should include only what the complaint stated happened, when it happened, like specific dates, who was involved, like the name of individuals, and what evidence exists, like medical reports, photographs, witnesses, whatever. But it's also stating that AI should absolutely not include assumptions about motive, speculations about the intent, and inferences not supported by facts. Or it should not dramatize descriptions like facts not explicitly stated by the complainant and characterizations that go beyond what occurred. Okay, now next line is do not use emotional or exaggerated language. What is that? Do not use emotional or exaggerated language. You see, the next instruction that we are giving it, that the criminal complaints must be factual, restrained, and professional, never inflammatory. A bad example can be that the cruel and heartless accused with malicious intent mercilessly tortured the innocent and hapless victim in a brutal attack. We don't need the dramatization. A good example would be the accused assaulted the complainant on 12th December 2022, causing injuries to her face, arms, as documented in the medical report dated 15th December 2022. This second version is what? It is factual, verifiable, professional, emotionally neutral, and legally precise. Now, coming to the next is indicate possible offences. Indicate possible offences. Sorry. Without conclusively asserting guilt. Okay. Now, for this line, this is legally crucial because at the complaint stage, you are not proving guilt. You are stating facts that, if proven true, would constitute a cognizable offense. So, the legally appropriate language is that the facts disclose cognizable offense punishable under this section, or the acts complained of constitute offenses under this section, and the conduct alleged appears to fall within the ambit of this sections. and not that the accused is guilty. You are not asserting that, oh, he is guilty. It is after the trial it will establish that he is guilty or not. Okay, the accused has committed crimes. You should not say that accused should be convicted for. You should not say that. You should only state the facts. The first set indicates that offences may have occurred based on the facts stated. The second set presumes guilt, which is court's determination to make after trial, not yours to declare in complaint. This cautious, legally appropriate phrasing protects both the complainant and the accused and ensures you're not overstepping your role. Okay, so now let's give this prompt and let's see what it drops. Okay, see, I have first, you know, the time it is taking to draft. In that time, I'm just telling you that I have not uploaded a sample draft here, so I'm not expecting it to give me exact draft as per the legal standard, but it is a legal AI. It is not your Chat GPT or Claude. So it is for this specific law purpose. So it has certain knowledge of how a criminal complaint is drafted. That's why I have not uploaded the sample draft here. But please make sure to upload a sample draft as well. I have shown it in the previous module. That's why I'm not doing it again. But you have to upload it. It is an essential step because only then you can expect a fully like 100%, not 100%, there can be factual mistakes, but a result which is usable, right? Now see, but you have to do it. I have skipped it, but you have to do it. Now see, it has drafted the complaint as requested. It is formatted for filing with magistrate, presenting the factual events chronologically and without emotional language. The draft indicates potential offences and includes the necessary prayers for directing the police to register an FIR or could take it. See, this is legal AI, right? It is for the legal purpose. So I have not uploaded a sample. Still, it will give me a format which is as similar as that, because in its database these are the only things like in Indian system how the complaints are filed, so it will generate that. But if you are generating the same thing in Claude or Chat GPT, which you are used universally for every single thing, then you cannot just rely on ki what it will. It might give you a sample, like it might draft you a complaint in a way that it drafts in America. Like we don't draft it like that. There's certain format changes. There's something like that. So you have to provide sample. Now let's check out what it has drafted. See, this is the file. This is the Word document. You can download it or you can print it as well. So in the court of magistrate, because we didn't provide the area or the location or anything, complaint case in the matter of name of the complainant, she's the daughter of whom, resident of where, complaint, like you have to correct the formatting, right? I've said verbosity formatting, you have to correct it later. Complainant should be on this side, then Times New Roman, then size, margins, page size, everything needs to be corrected here. Okay, versus then it is cruelty, right, by the husband and his family, domestic violence. So it will be against husband, father-in-law and mother-in-law, and if there is any other family member as well which was involved in that, their name will also go there. Then subject is complaint under section 175, read with section 210 of the BNSS for issuance of directions to police to register an FIR or taking the cognizance of the offense, right? It is instructing it, they are filing it, right? Most respect will show it. You have to correct these as well. See, prayer, it's been drafted. You have to move it to the next page and then you have to correct the margins and everything. Then advocate's name, verification, deponent, affidavit, everything is there. You have to correct the margins. You have to thoroughly check it. And if you have any previous complaint draft available with you, you have to verify with that as well that it is correctly formatted or not. And if it's not, you can just search on the internet and download one. Okay. So the strategic decision to file a criminal complaint must be yours, and it should be based on thorough verification of facts, assessment of available evidences, understanding of legal elements, and consideration of consequences for all the parties, compliance with, most importantly, with legal, ethical obligations. So never file a criminal complaint just because AI drafted it efficiently, like here. File it because you have independently verified every fact. You have confirmed the legal basis and you are willing to take professional responsibility for every word in it. So, with this, we will just move. We will just end this module here, and in our next module we move to the critical phase that applies to all legal drafting, like editing, proofreading, and ensuring legal accuracy. So this is where human expertise is most irreplaceable. So we will discuss it in our next module. So see you in module 8. Thank you.